In 3, 2,
I,
and you shoot like that. You don't go 1. You always say you go. You see?
Yeah, but you were like 3, 2. It's 3.
That's how it works. That's
But
how
you're
it
not supposed
works.
to say the 2 and 1.
Oh, you're not?
No,
No, you're supposed
not.
to say the 1.
You're not supposed. You're only supposed to say the
Okay,
3.
who's been in the biz longer? That's me. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Wine Wednesday.
Surprise.
We got her here tonight. Her, yes, Mallory, yes.
That's Mal to you. Thank you very much.
Exactly. Baby Black. Hey, Louise, Nikki Ann, and Tabitha. Allison. Dana, I see you. Happy Wicked Wine Wednesday. Hello, Facebook users. If you're joining us from the Shayla Black Book Beauties group, you have to let StreamYard share your name. And if you do that, we'll be able to see your name. So sorry about that, but that's the only limitation of StreamYard. Hello, Abby. Good to see your face or your emoji there. Hey, Sharon. Sharon loved your new cover, Mallory, and your newsletter was fantastic.
Thank you so much. I could not have done in the entire cover without Rachel Connolly.
We'll talk about it.
I will talk about that later.
But thank you for that. It's been a long time coming. Lizzie Candress. Sweet Lizzie Candress.
Lizzie.
Sweet Lizzie. How are you, Lizzie? Hello, Allison. Allison loved the cover of your book too. That's awesome.
Thank you, Allison.
Hello, Dawn. Oh my God, who is this? Who is this? Well, no, apparently you're not, Shayla Black. Apparently you're not here.
It's the elephant in the room.
It's the elephant in the room.
No.
I know we have to get it out of the way, but we will get it out of the way in a minute. Yeah, I see you. Whoever you're calling, someone purporting to be Shayla Black.
Okay. Is it I'm here or is it I'm here?
Yo, Nicole. Yo.
Thank you, Dana.
Dana says your cover's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Judith is here. Hi, Judith. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Mallory Black, how are you?
Kelly, I will be talking about
We're going to talk all about it, Kelly. This is Mallory Black time. She wanted to do this by herself, and I said, no, this is kind of, I get my 1%.
Technically, that was your idea.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Shayla's here to make sure we do things right. Actually, it's normally the other way around when I'm on the road. Mm-hmm. So,
She's supervising, so to speak.
And Tabitha says a great cover as well.
Thank you, Tabitha.
I thought the cover was awesome. Well, guys, elephant out of the room. Yes, Shayla Black is not here with us tonight. First of all, hold on. We're going to do something we rarely ever do on Wine or Wicked Wine Wednesday. Mm-hmm. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. We're going to introduce ourselves. Shayla Black is horrible about that. So I'm William Black, the other half of the New York Times bestselling author Shayla Black, and this is the offspring of said Shayla Black. What's your name?
Black. Thank you.
Mallory Black. That's right. And we are welcoming you to Wicked Wine Wednesday. That's going to be. I'm going to do a video of us instead of the dun, 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 there's going to be Wicked Wine Wednesday.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
I like the alliteration.
I'll write a little song. A little song? A little ditty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jana. Louise pre-ordered your book from the Shayla Black store.
Thank you, Louise.
Thank you,
so
Louise.
Much.
Thank you. Mallory, in my newsletter, it will show the cover coming soon. Yeah, Tracy, it's coming on what day?
The book is coming out January 10th.
Did we not put that in the newsletter?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah.
We forget things sometimes.
Or if it's not there, well, it's January 10th. And the other day, there was a post for January 9th, but that's for those of you who would like the print book.
So we're going to talk about it. Anyway, elephant in the room, Shayla Black is not with us tonight. Shayla Black flew this morning to Tucson, Arizona to be with her mom. She and her mom had booked a Hawaiian cruise for she and her dad about a year ago. And a year and a half ago. And this was actually maybe a couple of years ago, and it kept getting canceled. And you guys know that her dad passed away earlier this year. And she asked Shayla to go with her. So Shayla's happy to go, spend some time with her mom. She flew to Tucson this morning. They drove to Phoenix this afternoon, having a few drinks and hopefully some good Mexican food. And they will be hitting a flight to Honolulu tomorrow morning, and they go on a cruise, and they're going to be cruising a few islands for the next few days. So they're going to have a really good time. So we'll be here holding the fort down. Don't worry, Shayla. We've got it. Don't worry.
The house won't burn down, so you'll be there.
That's right. That's right. It did. Tracy says it did not show the cover. It said cover reveal coming soon. Tracy, make sure you have the newsletter.
You might have
that she just sent today.
I sent a newsletter today, and it had the cover and everything. You might have the older one before that.
Right, Tracy. If you don't have that, just PM me on Facebook, and I'll get it over. I'll email it over to you. But it should be the one that came out today. But we're going to show the cover on the broadcast, so don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Susan, the answer is no, not yet.
Wedding plans, Susan. I think we're a little early on that. A little early. Dad is still has a heartbeat, so I'm not quite ready yet. Well, in exciting news, you guys, we have had our hands full for the last 2 days. We have, as you can see, no, wait, you can't. It's a brand new roof. Mm-hmm. Our roof needed some replacement, and we had some great gentlemen that came out, and they spent the last couple of days knocking it out, and I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, over the last couple of days, the kids were freaked out. But it was worth it.
The cats, to say the least, were very annoyed, and I think more annoyed than scared.
Yeah,
because they heard all these noises. Fiona is just Fiona, but Floyd's like, "What the hell's going on? My routine is messed up." And they didn't sleep much at all last night, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went great with it went great with the roof. It really did. And I'm just thankful that we picked a lot of folks when they get there. You guys don't know about, a lot of you may not know about Texas, but Texas is unique because, well, a lot of number of states has this, but hail. And you can expect to change out your roof in Texas maybe every 5 to 6 years or more often, just because of the hail and wind damage that we get here sometimes due to storms. We actually skated by pretty well for a while.
Oh, yeah.
But we finally hit a point where we needed to replace it. A lot of folks get their roofs replaced in the summer. And boy, it is just a beat down for those poor workers doing that. And we just decided we were going to do it this fall. And I'm so happy that I picked the week that we picked, or actually because we had such fantastic weather, no rain, no bad
humidity.
Weather. We have some humidity, but not as high, but it was awesome. So, and the guys did an amazing job. You know, hell is destructive. And that's exactly why these people want me to, I get advertisements all the time to buy solar panels. Always to buy solar panels. And you know what? I think they're fantastic. I think I'm going to do a little solar solution on my outdoor shed so I can get some outdoor power out there. But there is no way in hell I'm ever going to put that on my roof with hail that comes to Texas as often as it does. That's just not going to happen.
Especially during the spring season.
Oh, exactly. Spring is the worst.
Spring is definitely the worst. Tornado season, hail season.
Okay, Tracy she found the newsletter. She says hot.
I'm so glad you did find it. Thank you very much.
Nicole says, I'm going to get a solar flower thing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. That's awesome. Yeah, they've got the little solar dishes or square dishes I'm going to attach to my shed outside and have some batteries that can charge, just so I can have some light out there and maybe a little power for a power drill or something like that. So fixing all the things. Yeah, Ruth, you do need snow. You do need a new roof before the snow flies. Oh my gosh. And you guys may have seen, I told Shayla, just like I normally do, I like to get my hands dirty. So I tried to get up on the roof to help direct the gentleman, to see if I couldn't help, I should say. I shouldn't be directing anybody. No. But I was not allowed near the ladder. I was not allowed near the workers.
He wasn't even allowed to be near it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, apparently I am my own worst enemy in my wife's mind. I think I'm very handy.
Thank you, Melissa, for pre-ordering.
I think I'm very, very handy. Eve says, almost missed y'all. That's what happens when you start moving furniture. Oh my gosh, Eve. Well, I'm glad you're here, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. We're smoking not smoking, but we're burning the mahogany teak wood tonight. So, loving it. Oh, wow. Susan's hubby did roofing for 38 years. Susan, my hat's off to him. That is that job is I'll say this: the sales guy that we have, the guy, I shouldn't say sales guy, but he's great coordinator, good guy. I'm really enjoying talking with him, and he's arranging everything. The workers the last 2 days have been awesome, but apparently, and I can't believe this, they did not need my assistance.
No, I think they had it covered.
I provided them Cokes, though. I provided them Cokes,
yeah.
so it works out.
Oh, yeah. I would like to say real quick, for those who are in Florida, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah, we talked about that last week when it happened. It was just it's devastating. It's still continuing to recover, and we talk about we've had a good summer. It's been warm here, but nothing like some of the storms and things that the Atlantic side of Canada has experienced, Puerto Rico, and now, of course, the state of Florida, and then the South.
Everyone on the East Coast in general.
East Coast, well, the lower East Coast for sure.
Yeah, just stay safe.
Mahogany teak wood always reminds me of my dad. It smells like one of his colognes. Oh, Christine, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like the smell. I really do. I would love a cologne like that. I really would.
Mm-hmm.
If I were.
I'm sure there is such a thing out there.
Hello, Wanda. Hello, Wanda. From my neck of the woods in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know what side of North Carolina you're on, but I'm from originally from the Winston-Salem back in the day. Hey, Veedy, how are you? Good to see you. How about the pilots for Shayla Black flight? Oh, did she check the pilots out? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I offered to fly her down there on Team Black Airlines, but apparently you need a plane first.
His view of Team Black Airlines, there would be a pilot and a co-pilot. He would be the pilot, and perhaps Shannon would be the co-pilot.
We'd have some sexy stews. Let's put it that way on there. We'd have some sexy stews. If anyone has any advice on redoing bathrooms, PM later. Oh, wow. Yeah, share that for sure.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
We redid ours about 10 years ago, and it was the best thing we ever did. Offering your help, William, yes. I'm the helping hand guy, Susan. Mm-hmm. I'm the helping hand.
Just give him a hammer.
That's right.
Please don't.
Her dad's from North Wilkesboro, lives in Hayes now. Awesome. Awesome. I lived in Winston-Salem, North Carolina for the first 11 years of my life. And my mom and dad were born and raised in Winston-Salem. So
you had a very interesting childhood, moving from place to place.
Yes, I did. Eve says the plane wouldn't even get off the ground. Can't find his flap. Yeah, Eve, I know I could get it off the ground. I have confidence.
You can even get it past the tarmac.
I have confidence that my throttle can go full tilt, but getting it down, that's a bit of an issue.
Are you guys believing this?
I'm
just saying.
Kathy says, I'm the same way to avoid anxiety. We hired a okay. Yep. Nicole, that's the way to go. That's the way to go, Nicole. Having a consultant to help you. Renee, yes, a handyman t-shirt. Remember on Mr. Rogers? Handyman Negri?
No, I don't.
Handyman Negri? He was always fixing things, and Mr. Rogers would go visit him.
I think that's an episode I missed because, I was born around the time he retired. So
yeah. So, okay. Well, so apparently Shayla Black is now instructing me to move on in the agenda. Apparently my banter is boring her. So, so Shayla Black, Mallory Black, whatever your name is, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you talk a little bit about.
I'm just going to say, who's controlling the agenda? Is it him or is it her? I'm just curious.
She needs to just take another sip, sweetheart. Take another sip. You'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Since you're not here in spirit, Mom, I'll do it for you. My hands.
I'll just pet her and she'll start purring. It's fine. So, Baby Black, why don't you talk a little bit about where you at in your author career and your newsletter that just came out and your new book that's coming out?
Well, as y'all know, I just released a newsletter with a cover reveal, as well as a pre-order link on Shayla's store for both print and ebook. So you're welcome to pre-order on that. I am still deep in the writing process, but I'm hoping to get done soon, sometime before Thanksgiving. Because as you know, the book's coming out in early January.
What day in January?
January 10th.
Okay, that was a pop quiz, by the way. See if you remember when your book's coming out.
Clearly, I got an A+.
Yeah.
But you will be meeting Kira and Jonathan, for those who didn't read the blurb.
Is it Jonathan with an HN or Jonathan with a JON?
JONTHAN.
Oh, so it's one of those.
Like
Okay. One of those spellings.
He is based very loosely on Jonathan from The Night Manager. So.
Well, so talk about your cover a little bit and how that came about.
You
want to show it? You want to show it?
Yeah.
So it was in Mallory's newsletter that came out today, but we have it here as well. There you go. Tilt it forward a little bit there. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to get the shadow out of it,
Yeah,
but that's pretty good.
It's the glare.
Yeah. It doesn't do it justice, but that's awesome.
But if you would like to see the whole thing for yourself, subscribe to my newsletter, or better yet, in about 24 hours, I will be posting the cover on social media. But back to what I was saying, Jonathan is a successful CEO of a tech company, and he has the hots for his assistant, Kira Young. And Kira is a young 25-year-old girl who still believes in love, but is finding it hard when everywhere around her, all everyone wants to do is simply just have a good time, not a long time. Would basically hit it and quit it. And she doesn't really understand. And she goes on this date in the beginning, and it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like, this guy basically asked her to be friends with benefits, and she's like, I don't roll that way. And he basically disrespects her in every kind of way. And she's like, I've had it.
Don't tell the whole story.
Yeah, but if you can read the blurb for yourself. But long story short, she and Jonathan get into quite an interesting situation.
When do we get an exclusive excerpt, Mallory Black?
Soon.
People are waiting. People have already pre-ordered. You're seeing here, right? They're begging for an exclusive excerpt. You need to get that going. And if you need a narrator for it, I know someone that is in fine voice.
Don't I know it?
Here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. Is he anything like any of your mom's alpha males? That means like dad.
I don't think that means like you, because
okay.
I would say Jonathan is a very blunt, straight to the point. He usually listens to his own intuition, and if he rarely asks for help, let's put it that way. And he's a very headstrong guy, and
so different than your mom's character.
He's a little different. He's a little more soft, but still pretty.
He's a man.
Alpha. He's still a man nonetheless.
I wouldn't call him soft.
No.
So how awkward is it to explain your book sitting next to your dad? Or as she calls me when no one's around, Pa. Okay.
Well, it's hard to explain when somebody likes to poke fun at me.
Answer the question.
I would love to explain it to my father. However, he has to get a little jab into some jokes now and again.
Mm-hmm. So it's not too awkward to talk about your book in front of me.
I would say it is, but it isn't. It is because he's my father. It isn't because, well, he makes a joke out of it.
Does he turn into a wolf? Renee, I think the answer is no.
This book is more contemporary and not
maybe the next book he turns into a wolf, but not this book. We'll see.
No, unfortunately, no, he does not turn into a wolf.
Eve, I can't help myself. I have to fill the gaps. Mm-hmm. And if any of you are not subscribed to Baby's newsletter, you go to MalloryBlack.com. Is that right?
Yep, MalloryBlack.com, and you can pre-order there, or
you can subscribe from there. Or
you can subscribe from there as well. So,
anything else?
I don't know. You tell me, because you want to fill in the gaps.
What's the name of the series?
It's called the How To series.
Oh, and I think we're going to have a pre-order up for book 2 here soon, right?
Yes, but I'm not saying anything.
So are we going to give some special kudos out for that cover?
Not right away.
Yeah, we are. Thank yous for that cover.
Well,
you just talked about it.
Okay, first you're talking about the second book, and now what?
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the first book.
Oh my gosh.
And who helped you with the cover design?
Yes, I would like to thank Rachel Connolly for designing this beautiful cover. She is so creative, innovative. She's such a beautiful person, and I am so blessed to have her help me with all this. I can't thank her enough. This is a beautiful masterpiece.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. I still want to be sitting in front of the TV with her watching her shows that we used to watch. But, you know, I understand she's what they call a woman now, and she doesn't need that. But, yeah, I don't like to think about it. Don't like to think about it. Did you meet the cover model of your book?
No, I did not. No, but I would like to one day because I would like to thank him for his wonderful face. He actually reminds me of Sebastian Stan a little bit, so that's awesome.
Who's Sebastian Stan?
He plays Bucky in the Marvel movies.
Oh, Bucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Suck it up, Dad. She's a young woman, almost married. No, Eve. No. I think her parents would have a palpitation about that, as I would. So we do not need me throwing any palpitations tonight. I see you, Kathy. I saw you. I figured that was you. Your grandmother thought he was hot.
Yay! Gigi Black.
Gigi Black, Gigi Black, Gigi Black.
Well, just for mother.
He looked like he needed to, he
Gigi.
looked to me like he needed to work out a little bit more. And I think I can say that.
You know, I think people were more focused on two things. His eyes.
Ugh.
I mean, those blue eyes. And his hands. Because the first time I saw this cover, I was like, the first thing I saw was his hands. And I immediately thought he was like doing this whole thing. And he's like, hey, you want to know how to one night stand? Well, I can teach you. And I was like, yes.
Okay. This broadcast is going downhill very quickly.
In your opinion.
Well, you know, I have done one or two of these, so I think I know. I can see what's happening here.
And we're also women.
We're going blue. And when I say we go blue, that means a little untoward, okay? We want to keep it PG here.
I would have thought you said red.
Hello, Delane and sweet Tamara. Tamara, I'm following all your travels on Facebook. You look like you're having a blast, darling. Eve, he doesn't need a damn thing. Oh, he can do so much with those hands.
Yes, he can. And he will.
Tracy.
The eyes. Yep. The eyes.
I'll say this. The eyes are some of the most underappreciated aspect of a face. A woman's eyes, I don't know about men's because I don't look at their eyes, but a woman's eyes, they can drop you. They really can. They can.
Thank you, Connie. Again, Rachel designed all of it, and I am so happy the way it came out.
Tabitha says 4 years in the Navy, she could tell stories. I can only imagine, Tabitha.
Thank you, Nicole. We can definitely go R. Thank you.
Okay, just not NC-17. Maybe PG-13. Maybe PG-13.
No, it's just R.
Oh, Brenda loved it.
Thank you, Brenda.
Beautiful. Oh, Fong, you're sweet. You're sweet. All right. Especially when she gives you that look. Yeah, up shit creek. I know. See, you need to start having you should do a live once a month or something like that. To where you can talk to people and share your stuff. You know what I mean?
Thank you for your input, Daddy, and I will put it into consideration.
You're what they call a TikToker, right? You TikTok.
I try to.
I could TikTok, but apparently I'm not allowed to have a TikTok.
You get flustered by all the filters.
Yes.
Or even knowing how to put in text.
I don't know.
Thank you, Tamara.
Nicole, we do not need Shayla messing this whole thing up. Trust me, we do not need her. I could bring her in, but we don't need to be doing that. We don't need to be doing that. Oh, Tamara, that's nice. Thank you.
Yes, Shayla, I had been thinking about if I did have a little talk show like this, it would be called Tipsy Tuesday.
Tipsy Tuesday. And what would you do on Tipsy Tuesday? Would your first guest host be, let me think, someone important, someone that knows the biz?
Yes, Shayla Black.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And because it's Tipsy Tuesday, we would be having champagne.
Champagne. I got you. I got you.
Because, naturally, Tipsy Tuesday.
Oh. Ames, we're feeling for you. I saw your post earlier, darling. I hope everything goes well for you, sweetie. Been thinking about you. Always think about you, darling. Oh.
Thank you, Delane. I am really excited for this book. It's I would say as for this to be the first book I've ever written, I am finding many new challenges and learning a lot of life lessons along the way, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Melissa, you're right. I don't know about your boyfriend, but I mean, eyes are so underappreciated. I think they tell me everything I need to know. They really do. They really do. That's a little deep. I'm sorry. It's a little deep for William Black, but everything else is fine too, but the eyes are pretty awesome. Margarita Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you give me an idea, I'm going to have to think about it.
Oh, everyone's, again, happy about
champagne.
Your book. They're liking the Tipsy Tuesday. What is Delane saying? Tipsy Tuesday shouldn't have champagne, probably margaritas. And remember, we got to see Delane at Readers on the River.
Yes, we did.
Sweet Delane Styles.
I was so happy to see you, Delane.
Thank you, Nicole. I agree. I think eyes are awesome.
Oh, Tabitha.
Where are we at here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you take away from Readers on the River? I would say, ever since I was a kid, I've always been around the environment where readers meet their favorite authors, whether it's for the first time or it's the first couple of times. And to see the smiles on their faces, that just has always given me such joy because they feel that joy. And I really just would like to keep that going.
Can I share my key takeaway? Yeah. The chocolate cake. The chocolate cake at the J.R. Ward luncheon was awesome. There you go.
Now, J.R. Ward alone was amazing.
Oh, seeing everybody too. That was good. That was cool too. But the chocolate cake was pretty damn good. You didn't finish your chocolate cake.
I finished most of it.
People were sitting at this. We're in the back, right? Where all the back people sit. And back there token and doing all the things. And Baby and I are back there with a bunch of folks, other assistants and stuff. And they're all eating their chocolate cake. And some of them had a couple bites and pushed it away. A couple other ones ate about half of it, pushed it away. I said, well, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. And this person across the way and me, she and I looked at each other. We just kind of, we demolished our cake. You are a warrior, Ames. Shayla, Ames, she's not on the ship yet. So I told her she can misbehave once she's on the ship, but she has to stay out of cruise ship jail.
Ames, define behaving. There's behaving and then there's behaving.
Christina, wasn't it awesome? I thought the chocolate cake was awesome. I hadn't had dessert in a long time. So that was put in front of me. I said, I got to eat it. And the chicken was good. I had no complaints. I know they were concerned about my complaints, but it was really, really good.
Yes, Brenda, I will be going to Flirting in Kansas City this February. I'm so excited that you're coming too, and I can't wait to see you.
Yes, Flirting. We're going, actually, we'll talk about the cons coming up, but we're getting ready to go to Vegas in a couple of weeks. Shayla Black and I, and then special guest appearance, not by her, but by Shannon Hunt. Shannon Hunt is planning to be there with us as well. So we love our Shannon time. Love our Shannon time.
Yes, Christina. We need a whole repeat of J.R. Ward, Christopher Rice. For those who were there, if you know, you know. Because that was crazy.
Readers on the River, I'll say this. We talked about this last week with Shayla, but Readers on the River was such a well-run. That's the best. That's the one thing I can always say about a Liz and Jillian event, or Jiz as JR calls them. So well run, like a machine. They, I mean, just down to the last dotting the I, crossing the T. No one had any confusion about anything that I heard of. No complaints that I heard of. Everyone was happy to be there. It went
really smoothly.
It went like clockwork. And those are the kind of events I really appreciate. The events I don't appreciate are the events where there's fire code violations, where you have so many people in a room, they
Safety
can't move.
hazards.
And I don't feel this so much for myself, but I feel for everybody else. What I also hate is when they line you up outside in 95-degree heat with 90% humidity.
We've seen that.
Not acceptable. Readers on the River was done so well, but I've been to events that have been like that, and it's just not a good thing. So we try to avoid things that are not well run.
I hope to see you there too, Rhonda. How's Loki? I love that little boy. He's just so cute.
Where were you at?
Rhonda.
Oh, what did Rhonda say?
I saw your post, Rhonda, about Loki, and I'm so glad he's doing a lot better because I was praying for him. That cute little baby boy.
Yeah, Mallory will be signing in February at Flirty. Is it Flirty?
Flirty in Kansas City.
Flirty in Kansas City, and all three of us will be there. Mallory will have her own table right next to Shayla Black, and then I will be bouncing back and forth doing what we call the assisting. At Readers on the River, I was helping in the line though. I was chatting people up the whole time. Apparently, a little too much sometimes. There's our good friend. Shannon will be with us in Vegas, and we're looking forward. Shannon, I hope you're feeling better tonight. Shannon had a little injury, but I'm hoping she's feeling better. But looking forward to feeding her amazing food in Vegas. So can't wait to see her and everybody in Vegas.
Shannon needs to do his makeup again. Absolutely.
Allison, you remember that? Allison, you remember that? Yeah, she climbed me like a tree. And as I said,
I will never forget that. We should have got a video.
And as I told Shayla, you know, she's like, "Why is Shannon the only one allowed to do that to you?" I said, "Well, just she just outfitted me. I don't know what it was." And
Shannon, if you get the chance to do it in Vegas, please make sure it's videotaped.
And I was a little tipsy. I had a tickle in my throat all day. Oh, yeah, Tracy, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's on our plans, Ames. Just don't know when. It's on our plan, though. That's for sure.
I have heard nothing but amazing things about Australia.
Eve, yes, you're going to get up close and personal time with Shannon. So we have some events planned. So we're going to do all that together. So it'll be fun. Yeah. All right. So, are you out of here, Shayla? Dinner's over. Love y'all. Oh, you're
love
so
Mama.
sweet.
Love you, Mama.
While Shayla's in the menu here, there was another newsletter that went out today. Was it yet today? Yeah, it was today. The Shayla Black newsletter went out today with an exclusive excerpt of More Than Desire You. And More Than Desire You is the next book in the Reed Family Reckoning series, and that's coming your way November 1st. Right. So, but if you didn't get your VIP newsletter, let me know or PM me and I'll get it over to you. But it has an exclusive excerpt of More Than Desire You. And as
Shannon, go.
As I mentioned, that book is out November 1st. And there's a link for it. So you can get that in the Shayla store or at retailers of your choice. Yeah, that was that.
Thank you, Renee, for coming.
Eve. What happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. Yeah. I'm just thankful she's with her mom because they'll be in the bed by 8:30 at night. Good night, Renee. Cool. I heard you guys last week while we're talking about the Shayla Black stuff. You guys asked about on the Shayla store the new things like stickers, long sleeve night shirts, and I have those. I'm working on those, I should say. And would you go grab that black thing over there? Can you get out? I forgot to bring it over here. And so I'm hoping to have some new stuff up for you guys maybe by next week. Now, we're going to talk about next week here in a little bit, but I hope to have that ready for you guys. Tamara, what a great question. Thanks. I don't know. I don't know if we are or not. My plan is to go and take the train down, which is what we love to do. I just got to see when Shayla gets back and if she's able to go. I've got a good friend that wants to go too, but she's I don't know if she's going to be available to do it, but we definitely want to go. I just don't know if it's going to happen this year.
Yeah.
We've got a lot going on, a lot. And because Shayla gets back, she's back the 16th, I think. And then we turn around the next week and go to Vegas. And that's going to be a pretty tough turnaround for us. But we'll see. Yes, Tamara, that's all I like to do. I mean, it's the new food, but I plot out, I've learned what food I'm going to eat and I know where to go to get it. I didn't know before, so I'd miss half of it.
Yeah.
So last time I knew where to go.
We managed to find.
What was the one thing we had that was really good?
The kettle corn.
Well, Gary's kettle corn is the best.
Corn.
But
Love
there was State Fair food. I forget what we had in that little room. Anyway, it was really good. It was just
which one? Because we went so many.
We went so much, which is why I don't need to remember it because I would want it all the time, and it's not good for me. How's it feel to be? Oh, you know what? It makes me feel great, and it makes me feel that you guys understand and appreciate that we want to be with you. And I talk about this every week that sitting down, we will have a tough week. You guys will have a tough week. But when we sit down here on Wednesday nights, I have a small little agenda and crap to talk about. But being able to interact with you guys, seeing your comments and seeing how enthusiastic you are to hear me blather. Really, you'd rather hear Shayla blather or Mallory blather, but you're entertained by even what we have to talk about because nothing's scripted here. We just talk, right? It just makes me feel happy, and we don't have enough happiness in this world right now. We need more happy in this world. We need more contentment in this world, and this is what I like to call it. We carve this out for ourselves every Wednesday, and it's our time. It's our drama-free zone, and that's what I love about it. So, but thank you for that,
Tamara. I don't think you're crazy. I actually very much agree with you. We're all good friends with each other.
Who was saying that?
Tamara.
Where's Tamara? Oh, Tamara, that's exactly what it is. I mean, I'll say this about social media, and I'll say this about the virtual environment. It is allowed. I love the cons. Shayla loves the cons. We used to do 5, 6, 7 a year, and that was our opportunity to be able to see all of you, touch you guys, hug you, talk to you. It was awesome. Logistically, you just can't do those anymore. You just can't do that many events, and not everyone can do events. The virtual environment has allowed us to kind of expand that a little bit so we can see you more often and interact for longer. One of the fantastic things I love, Tamara, and I hope you guys do as well, is when we have the virtual signings. Whether you buy anything or not, I don't care. But getting to spend 20, 25 minutes with you guys uninterrupted with 3 or 4 beauties, and we can all get to know each other even more, or old friends getting back together. Tamara, you're right. That's where the friendship, that's where it really comes into. You just feel like friends. You feel like folks that you've known for a while, and you want to see them again. Mm-hmm. So I think you hit the nail on the head.
Mahalo, Jocelyn.
Mahalo, Jocelyn. Mm-hmm. Jocelyn, Shayla Black's on her way. She'll be in Honolulu tomorrow. So Gonna spend a couple of days in Honolulu. Then she's boarding her cruise ship. I think she's gonna spend a few days with Zuckerberg and Kauai. Yeah, he's got a little ranch down there, so
apparently
she's going to spend a couple of nights down there. And Mark's a good friend, so it's good.
And for Nicole, hi Eric.
Eric Lane, he's awesome. When I'm out to visit my son, he will say, "You
aren't your friends on tonight?"
Yeah, that's right, Tabitha. That's exactly right. See, Nicole, that's what I would be doing. Go Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan for president. That's all I'm saying. Liv Morgan. Oh, thank you, Dana. It is. It's. I don't know. How do I say this? How do you create a community like this and foster it? Now, my wife did all this. It's not me. It's not her. My wife helped create this platform. You guys have helped create the community. Whoa, that's poetic. Write that down. But that's the truth. You guys helped us create we've created the platform. You guys created the community, and that's why it's so important for us to get together.
Would not exist without you guys.
Yes,
and we cannot thank you enough for being with us over the years.
Yeah,
or for those who have just arrived. Welcome, and we're happy to have you.
And you too, Eve. You too. Anyway.
So rude.
What? Ruth saying, I was just telling my friend tonight about the virtual signings, so she thought it was awesome. Ruth, we're going to do another one next year. Because I think folks enjoy it. We enjoy it. We can actually spend more. And I repeat myself, right? But the cons are fantastic, but you get to spend maybe less than 5 minutes with everyone. Right? Unless you see them elsewhere during the event. You get 20, 25 minutes just talking, to shoot the shit and have a good time and just banter back and forth. So it's awesome.
And as well as play catch up with each other.
Love you too, Eve. Better bring an appetite. That's all I'm going to say. Tabitha, we are Mallory's crazy aunts.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
And Shayla Mallory, yes, without the words, yeah.
I am doing my absolute best to write the pretty words, although I can't say it will be like my mother, but I will say it will be.
You don't want to be like your mother.
It'll be very unique.
Boo-boo, you don't, boo-boo, I do call her boo-boo. You don't want to be like your mother. You want to be your own individual.
Of course not.
No, but you, a lot of the traits your mom has, you're carrying over. Nikki Ann, yeah, exactly. She likes us better than her family. No. We love you too, darling. I just wish we could see you more often too.
We've been through the ups, we've been through the downs together. I wouldn't have it any other way. We have been there for each other from everything from family drama to life crisis to injuries to sickness to storms, and we're still here.
Yeah, Delane, if positivity and what did we first start saying? And Shayla said when she started all this, no drama. I mean, this is the time where we just get together and enjoy ourselves. And that's, if it wasn't positive, I wouldn't want to be a part of it. So, Janine, we do as well. It does make for a longer week. When we have to cancel them, we feel bad. And when we fit, and then Wednesday will come around, it'll be like 9 o'clock, and Shayla and I are doing whatever we're doing that we couldn't be, like when we were away. We feel bad because it's like this is just where we want to be during the week. It's where we need to be. Mm-hmm. We had tried to do the taste test. I assume that's Kathy. Yeah. We tried to do the taste test. We looked
everywhere.
Tonight, but I don't have a taste. I thought I had a taste test item. I do not. I do have some dried pinto beans in there, though. Shayla Black made me buy 10 pounds of pinto beans for the coming apocalypse. So apparently I could have cooked those up, but yeah, Shannon. Yeah, you have you're always your appetite snack central. Well, and who always makes sure you're fed, Shannon? Who takes care of you? Who always has food for you? That's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet. I feel like family. I've watched Mallory grow up. Yeah, you were like a little shit when you started with us.
I was not a little shit. I was a perfect, pretty little angel. I was like 15 when we started.
But I think Eve has hit the nail on the head. Watch Shayla get more beautiful over the years, and me, well,
Old and
I've gotten crotchety over the years. Yes,
Like,
yes, I like it my way. I like what I like. Get off my lawn.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Yeah, Rhonda, you're right. Not your mom. Be you. Be you. Crumble cookie for the win. Crumble cookie
Nicole,
for the win.
you have no idea how much I've been craving
we
crumble
have been,
cookies.
Nicole, we are being so good. We are so on plan. We're so focused. But
literally the minute Mom was gone, I was like, "Hey, Dad, how about Chinese tonight?"
Yeah, don't tempt me with Chinese. But no, I stopped eating at 5 o'clock tonight. I'm done eating, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Charlie likes to down me in snacks to muffle my voice. See, that's the way to a woman's heart, Shannon. I think you feed her well, make her happy, give her a blanket,
her comfy,
make her comfortable, give her a blanket, let her fall asleep. It worked, right, Shannon? It worked. Would y'all ever think of doing another meetup like you did a few years ago? Christina, we would. Just got to be the right time and enough interest to do that. I think we would. Just Shayla's schedule right now is just insane. But I know that time we did that, oh God, years ago, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. But we would love to do it. Thank you, Jocelyn. Classic William. Yes.
Your son.
Wickedly classic. Thank you. What's this? Oh, I remember a time when William came to my defense for a woman who was really not. Oh. You know, and I appreciate that. Again, I'm not going to tolerate. I have a short fuse. I don't know if you guys know that. I have a short fuse for people that are that are intolerant of others, that think that they're there to cause trouble.
Just negative energy.
And I'm quick to remove that trouble. So yeah, there's that. But I'm happy to do that. So
life is better without any drama or negativity.
Tabitha, yes, the Gertrude Hawks were just a Gertrude Hawk is a downfall. It's a downfall. It's so good. It's so good. I have never had a crumble cookie.
I had it once, and
is that the one that you ordered from
from DoorDash,
to the apartment DoorDash, and I called you about it?
I thought they were gonna be like 3 small cookies. I didn't think anything of it. Next thing you know, I had this gigantic box with me, and they were warm, big ass cookies, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not sign up for this.
Yeah, but you sure ate it, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Yes. Yes, you should.
No, the correct answer is, oh, Eve, don't put yourself out, but yes.
Okay. Oh, I wouldn't want to bother you. Just bring them.
Shannon, Handles is still open for another 10 minutes. I'm just saying, if you were here,
we go grab some.
They have a Handles. They have a Handles in Sacramento.
Oh, really? That's great. They do.
I will, Christina. We will let folks know well ahead of time. We'll know well ahead of time.
Oh yeah, no, I hate mean girl mentality, Tracy. I paid it from the time I was in middle school to now. I don't bring that into my life. I don't like that, and it's like, if you're gonna be like that, then bye.
Yep. And by the way, I kind of like being the only guy on camera here, so that way, it's if there were other. Eric is awesome. A number of your husbands watch as well, or spouses or significant others watch as well, and friends. But if we had gentlemen in here causing trouble, we've had a couple. I have no problem snapping them right off. So, and I've done that. So,
Jocelyn, OMG, insomnia cookies. Back at TCU, I lived really not even 3 minutes away from insomnia cookies.
Okay.
It was like walking distance.
Okay. I stopped eating it. I stopped eating at 5 o'clock.
But they're so
we have to stop
good.
Talking about food.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, so hush.
We have to stop talking about food. Okay, now Eve, you're taking Shayla down the path with chocolate.
Yeah, no.
mint.
If it's Andy's mint,
Anything
you have her wrapped
no,
around your finger.
No, anything with chocolate mint, Shayla and Mallory will be all over. Oh,
I am a Oreo and cookies and cream gal myself.
Oh, we got to get out of this. This is
no.
not good. Hey, Jillian.
I literally on Pinterest, I have a board dedicated to what's called food porn. And it's all these delicious foods I think I could eat in one sitting.
I have to tell you guys, I was talking about guys in the broadcast, and Connie, I think it's awesome your hubby listens with us. But we had a troll last week on YouTube who posted as Shayla Black, right? Mm-hmm. Or is it on YouTube or Facebook? One of the posts was on Shayla, and I couldn't get rid of it for some reason. And I thought, oh my God, someone's hacked the account or someone got into our account. No, they created a phony Shayla Black profile.
Was the Wikipedia guy?
No, they created a phony Shayla Black profile on social media and posted as Shayla Black Shelley Bradley. And if I could find them, would not be much left of them. I'm just saying.
Let's just say you tear him a new one, and then some, plus interest.
No, they would have to find them first. Anyway. Mm-hmm.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Sketchy shit. Hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Jocelyn, good movies or TV shows lately? Baby, what have you watched?
I actually, Mitchell, my boyfriend, has talked me into watching Ted Lasso. So far, so good.
Ted Lasso is he on the Netflix?
Apple TV.
Apple TV, that's right. Mm-hmm. Ted Lasso's awesome.
I would say I did watch Blonde when it came out. On Netflix. It wasn't my favorite, but I did love the cinematography. I thought that was very interesting, and the woman who played Marilyn Monroe did a fantastic job. So
that's awesome.
But I would say, other than that, Elvis. That's still a really good movie. It still rings true to me because I'm just like, wow, that's such a great movie.
Elvis was good. I did not expect to like it, but I did.
I knew who Austin Butler was, but to see him in this great of a movie, he's gotten the recognition.
I knew Colonel Tom Parker was a sketchy piece of shit, but he was a real sketchy piece of
Hocus
shit.
Pocus. Yes, Tabitha. I watched Hocus Pocus too. I actually watched a couple of reviews on TikTok for at least a few minutes, and everyone had the same thing to say. If you're a fan, it's nostalgic. If you're not a fan, it's cute. And I would say, in my personal opinion, it was a little bit of both. There were a lot of nods to the first movie, which I grew up with, and I really loved how they made the three witches. They gave them a backstory. Not only that, but they also made them less of villains and more of the highlight. I haven't seen it
yet. I'm going to watch it.
They're the highlight. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll let you guys know what I'm watching currently. Actually, I picked back up, and all of you will want to jump right out there and watch this. On Stars, there's two things right now. On Stars, they have this show called Tales of Wells Fargo with Dale Robertson. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. I'm on season 3 right now. I had to pick it back up. But, if you wanted some good Western, black and white Westerns, that TV series was awesome.
Or if you like a good historical show, I am at the moment watching The Serpent Queen weekly with every episode that comes out every Sunday. And I have to say, I've the main character, the actress who plays her, I've seen her in other things on Hulu specifically. It was a show called Harlots. So I was a big fan of her to begin with.
And I have breaking news. On Disney Plus, effective today, the TV show Zorro with Guy Williams in black and white is on both seasons.
Well, the season 5 of The Handmaid's Tale is dropping on Hulu, and I'm watching that weekly as well. So yes, I'm like, Tuesday, Sundays.
I love classic TV. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and yes, Shannon, you're right. Football, NFL. I'm starting to turn a little bit on the NFL. Just that thing with Tua Tagovailoa, I can't get out of my head. And just they failed that man. College football, I've always loved college football, and I enjoy it so much. But college football is my jam. Yep, Connie, effective today, the whole TV series is on Disney Plus. It's awesome. It's awesome. I totally forgot to ask for his autograph. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I remember we moved to Hawaii shortly after he was there when I was a kid on his concert. And I remember that. But yeah, we never got close. My mom loves Elvis, thinks he's the bomb. Thinks he's the bomb.
I have to say, when everyone talks about the legend of Zorro, I'm the one who thinks of Captain Zeta-Jones and Antonio Banderas, but I know that's completely wrong.
But, the original Lone Ranger with Clayton Moore and Jay Silverhills. I love
He loves Lone Ranger. If he's not watching Andy Griffith Show, he's watching Lone Ranger.
When I was a kid, I had an action figure of the Lone Ranger. I still have one of his 6-shooters from that. I still have the 6-shooter.
You do.
The little plastic gun.
He also has a script from one of the episodes in the Andy Griffith Show. He managed to get it.
Cost me some bucks, but
it was worth it.
It was owned by
one of the characters.
It was owned by the gentleman that played Otis the Drunk.
Otis the Drunk.
Which was I know his name. I can't come.
It wasn't the Little Andy one?
No. Yeah, it was Lil.
It was Lil
I think
Andy.
it was Lil Andy. Yeah, Lil Andy. Yes, she did watch the Andy Griffith Show with me.
I grew up watching everything from the Brady Bunch, Leave It to Beaver, Andy Griffith Show, Adam 12. So, and every Christmas we watch the one Christmas episode from the Andy Griffith Show. And I always crack up when Barney says, "Merry Christmas, Barney Pooh."
Barney Pooh. Jocelyn, Lone Ranger was awesome. Lone Ranger was awesome. Yeah, I had the action figure. I had Silver, and I remember that. I loved it. I loved it.
Oh yeah, Rhonda. I actually watched a little bit of OU and TCU.
TCU kicked some ass.
I will say I
kicked some ass.
I definitely know what my grandfather would be thinking.
And they kicked ass at home. He would have been conflicted. He would have been conflicted because he's an OU guy, but he loves TCU.
Anytime TCU was playing a game, he would always wear the TCU Horned Frog sweatshirts we get him every Christmas and on his birthdays. And if TCU was playing OU, he would still wear his OU, but he would be conflicted.
So OU Texas this weekend. So yeah, I'm with you, Rhonda. I think OU is going to get pounded. It's college football though, so
yeah,
anything can happen. Anything can happen.
On that note, I would like to add on to, for those who are in my mother's newsletter and saw the lovely post that the lovely paragraph that my mom had written about my grandfather. It would have been his 86th birthday.
I think so.
Yeah. 86th birthday tomorrow. And I mean, it's been 4 months and we still miss him so much. I am so fortunate to have the time and precious moments that I did have with him for as long as I did.
You've got to know all four of
very
your
much.
grandparents.
I still remember very vividly all the times. Every Christmas, I would bake my grandfather his favorite cookies, peanut butter cookies, and we would what was that type of dance?
Waltz.
We would waltz together around the kitchen.
Country waltz.
The country waltz around the kitchen. We would listen to Christmas music and he'd watch me bake. I was always the baker every Christmas, and he'd always watch his football games, and he was such a joy to be around, and I will always cherish that.
And I'm glad Shayla's with her mom right now. She and her mom haven't been together since he passed. So they're gonna have some special time together, and it's gonna be awesome. So, so that's kind of the show tonight. Not a lot more that we had to on my limited agenda. We're going to talk over the next couple of weeks about. You guys know that we're going to Vegas in a couple of weeks for Love in Vegas. And then we have Halloween coming up, and we're going to have the whole Halloween theme in the Shayla Black Studios, Studio H for Halloween. So we're going to decorate all that. And then getting ready for Thanksgiving. And we're going to have how many people at Thanksgiving?
Well,
we're going to have 15 people at dinner.
No, that's okay. At dinner, but in the house we're thinking 9 to 11 people until
so it's going to be
a
full house. It's going to be
very full house.
So I don't know. So it's going to be fun.
But should we tell them who's coming?
No, I'll talk about that next week.
Are you sure?
That's Thanksgiving's too far off.
I know,
You
but
gotta tease.
I
Baby
know,
Black.
but
you gotta tease things.
They're coming, and it's been a while, and they love them.
Okay. Harry and Meghan don't want us letting everyone know that they're coming.
Harry and Meghan are not coming to Thanksgiving.
Well, it's definitely not going to be Giselle and Tom Brady because apparently they're not doing real well right now. It's what I read on the internet.
Well, apparently neither is Adam Levine and his Victoria's Secret model wife.
I stay away from that stuff.
Yeah,
anyway,
I don't know about that.
I will be with you guys next week. I have no idea if I'll be alone or if I'll have a secret partner with me on the broadcast. Maybe I might have a secret person join me that you guys don't get to see very often.
It's been a while since you've seen them,
but we'll see how that works out. Otherwise, I'll have to go dialing for partners. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys have a lovely, lovely weekend or rest of the week and the weekend. And think about Shayla Black. She's going to really be toughing it out in Hawaii. I gave her a few restaurant recommendations in Waikiki, where she's staying for a couple of days before she boards. But I'm excited for her, and we miss her already. So anyway, thanks you guys for spending your evening with us.
Thank you so much.
And we will. I'll see you next week. All right.
And I will continue to be posting on social media with my progress. And I can't wait to share more with y'all.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Love you. Bye.